Fresh opponents. Are you ready?
He.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Yo.
You're good at this. Have a good battle,
Hi,
friend.
hi.
The battle is really raging out there.
Camera? Nope.
Need a drink?
You are not out of this yet.
I didn't think I was. You doing good? Doing the same amount of good that I was the last few days.
I've got some fresh recruits for
I'm
you.
doing normal. Did you check RimWorld? I looked it up. I can't say I looked into it all that much, but I did Google it. Miss Ready button. Yeah, me too. Now that Hellfire Tactics and Yishan have showed me that the ready button works, I feel like I need it. Spire like autobattler looks actually very cool. It is pretty cool. I think it gets a little bit samey. It starts to feel like a lot of the games are the same after a little while. So I'm taking a little bit of a break for it. I mean, probably not a long break. I'll probably play it again in a few days, but Christmas plans. I'm just gonna be here. Oh, I meant to freeze. I meant to
Don't tell the
freeze.
others. I'm rooting for you.
Oh well. I'll pretend that I didn't mean to freeze. Hey, Trail. Yeah, no grand plans for tomorrow. I'll probably talk to my brother on the phone. From prison. No, not really.
Yeah, let's step up our game.
Need a drink?
They made that part up. Neither he nor I is in prison yet. Some of these cards look new. These ones have all been around for a while. Yeah, I got your link, Perez. I haven't taken much of a look at it yet, though. I will take a look. Ow.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
What am I doing? Buying minions? Okay. Did my therapist tell me a way to deal with emotional pain? I mean, I feel like it's a fairly individual thing. What do you like doing? I don't know if I'm the best person to answer the question, as I'm not a particularly well-adjusted individual. But I would say distracting yourself is not such a bad thing if that's what you need. I simply live in a perpetual state of backburnering anything that affects me negatively. It's the classic if you don't think about it, it's not a problem method that I use in my Dome Keeper runs. Just do that in real
You can
life.
still make a comeback.
I don't think that counts as good advice.
You're good at this. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Kind of want to buy the Faceless Disciples just for fun-related purposes, but alright, well that's garbage. That's okay.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
How many more do I need to buy? 2? Well, I need to freeze this Flecto. I think I'm maybe not the best person to give advice on that sort of realm, because a lot of the time I feel bad with no reason behind it. I'm a very sad individual just because my brain is that way, not because of anything that actually happened. I've had many struggles in my life, most of which never happened. That's a paraphrase of Mark Twain, but you get the idea.
You're good at this.
About to say that's a good quote. Yeah, I don't know the actual wording of the original, but it's not something I made up.
That's what I would have picked.
Okay, let me look it up and see what it says. It's also probably not actually Mark Twain. You know, like how every quote is attributed to Mark Twain regardless of who actually said it. I found a quote attributing it to Michel de Montaigne. My life has been full of terrible misfortunes, most of which never happened. Who is Michel de Montaigne? A philosopher of the French Renaissance. It's basically Mark Twain.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
It's close enough. I'm finding people attributing it to Mark Twain as well. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You get the idea. Sounds like a cool person. Michel in French is a male name, though, typically. Like Michel Gondry.
You're good at this.
French certainly isn't a language. It's made up. True.
Come close and listen.
I'll make sure these ones
French
stick
is all
around
made
for
up.
next
Every
time.
language is made up. Especially French. Anyway, I'm buying all the robots. That's all you need to know. Buying all the robots. Farsi is real. English isn't. English is not real. Do 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 do. Dee 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 dee. Schwarzkober.
Keep up
That's
the
the hope
momentum,
anyway.
friend.
Farsi is a good language. I honestly would not call English a good language. There's so many like weird exceptions. It's an overly complicated language for no reason, especially when it comes to pronunciation.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
But at least we don't have that many different like levels of formality of speech.
Exactly what you were looking for.
What did my last opponent have? Garbage. I could just take a Murazond and save it until I fight someone who has mechs, which will probably eventually happen. I have added permitted term of French is fucking true. So, as some may know, I've learned some Korean, and there's some things that are very nice about it. For example, the spelling and pronunciation is, for the most part, very straightforward. But the different levels of formality are like a real headache, real nightmare. I don't feel like
Have you
your
ever met
sentence
a
should
league of
change
explorers?
that much based on the age of the person you're talking to. And I know some Spanish as well. I took Spanish classes in high school and college. And Spanish is mostly pretty straightforward, but again, it has the sort of like formality that changes your grammar, just not to the same extent. It's just the usted form, which is not nearly as complicated as
Pulled their weight.
how much you change your grammar in Korean. What did I fight last? I'm gonna keep using the tracker for this. Just big elementals. I maybe just level here. Farsi formal is like Spanish, gotcha. But even easier. You get two or you get the damn door. I only use the formal usted for Aubrey Plaza. No one else has earned it. Is anyone else playing mechs?
I think you can
Doesn't
win
look
this
like
thing.
it. This Murazon might not end up doing anything. Rude. Rude behavior from this opponent. Dragons. The dragon is playing dragons. Snozzberries taste like snozzberries. Oh, come on. How dare this dragon do the thing that it does? The ghost fight? Thank you.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
I could take a pair of Kangor's apprentices. It's a little silly, but there's worse things out there.
Steady hand. Steady hand.
Has ranged and siege, not quite. It just has deal 3 to the things next to what it attacks. And then when it attacks in, it takes the hit, but the 3 damage is ranged. If that makes sense. Whenever this attacks, deal 3 damage to the target and its neighbors. Shield remover, yes, correct. It's a pretty nasty one too, but there used to be a card that served the same purpose but was even better. I don't remember what it did though, to be honest with you. I just remember it was even better. So that was a very strange combat. Dragon player died. This shop is incredible.
A good tactical choice.
Protocol engaged. Protocol engaged.
Well, my board just got a lot better. My apprentices might not end up doing
How do I
anything
attract all these minions? 2 words.
because they need mechs
Funnel
to have died.
cakes.
But they can hang out anyway. They can be part of the crew. Elemental. This person probably just has gigantic elementals, which isn't that scary. Depends how big they are, I guess.
You're
If it's
doing
like
great
200
out there.
200s, we're in trouble. No, they're not that big. Well, that was a really bad start. So maybe it's not good news. Yeah, I was favored, but I feel like this is the low percent chance where I lose. And by lose, I mean, yeah, lose. Dang. Was pretty heavily favored there too. The odds calculator is nice because it lets you know how mad you're supposed to be at RNG.
The battle is really raging out
It's
there.
good to have a quantifiable measure of how upset you should be.
Steady hand.
Reaper. I'm just taking the Uther.
For justice. For justice.
Alright, big deflectos. You know what to do. Deflect. This thing summons 4 mechs. There's like no chance that it's gonna summon 4 actually. But if it can summon anything, then we're doing better than last fight.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
This feels okay. Is it okay though? I'm not looking at the odds here. I think it's fine. Yeah, heavily favored again. And it also actually summoned 4 units, even though 2 of them weren't that great. More than I gave it credit for. Get meched upon. Probably top 2 here. No, I'm just top 3. You playing Dome Keeper? I'm not playing any Dome Keeper today.
Keep up the pressure.
I mean this in like the least salty way possible. Tell the developers of Dome Keeper to fix their game and then I'll play it more.
Jenkins.
I could sell 2 here and buy one of the mech rolls. It's probably worth doing.
Jenkins.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Leroy Jenkins. What a classic.
You're doing great out there.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not the hit you like to see. Alright, well this is genuinely all the worst hits. I don't, do I still win? I still win. Okay. It was legitimately like the worst hits I could imagine for a while, but I guess it's not the actual worst because there was a 5.7 for me to die there. Anyway, time to make a giant mech roll. Could keep these separate, but making one huge one is a lot more fun. Don't care. Do I lock for this egg triple? Probably. Thought you were out for the count. Yeah, my mechs are better than I gave them credit for, I guess. And I feel like I'm fine against this elemental player. They could have gotten way bigger since I last fought them, though. Elementals do that sometimes. After you buy a minion, give it 23/23. It's pretty good.
I think you can win this thing.
That's a scary wildfire elemental. Now that thing has cleave. Alright, pretty good hit for me. This should be a win and a lethal. I'm guessing I had a small chance to lose this. 20%. Plus 300 me. So plus 300 is the maximum you can gain from one game. It's probably what my wins will give me for a while. There should be some sort of measure of internal elo where it knows that I'm a previously high-ranked player. So I should be gaining plus 300 for a while. Just play dragons. I can commit to just playing dragons for a game.
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
Fiddler plays this game. Yep. He has gifted subs in this channel before. I've talked to him a bit just online. I don't know anyone else. Jan Nepomniachtchi plays Hearthstone.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you. The battle is really raging out there.
I haven't really been keeping up with chess that much. Unless chess boxing counts. Which you really should.
Keep up the momentum, friend. Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you strong.
Oh, I really want to just sell and level. Well, there's nothing stopping me. I've talked to Trent before. He's not so pleasant. If I could meet a chess player, somebody I think I maybe would get along with, Eric Rosen. Other than Fiddler, of course. Why does this power seem awful? It's not that bad. It's actually not that bad.
I think you can win this thing.
Your last person gave you a pair in every shop? Well, this gives you 2 dragons once. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess I have to take this. I feel like I know who this is. Just looking on Twitter real quick. Asuna THL. Yeah, I mean, assuming it's the same Asuna, this is someone I've actually heard of before. But hero powers are that bad. This one's pretty bad. After a friendly minion kills an enemy, give it +1 attack permanently. It's pretty bad. Most of the rest of the ones in this game are pretty solid.
Have a good battle, friend.
So I guess one thing to mention about the 2 dragons you get is that they're not tier limited. You can get them from any tier.
It's good to
So
get
it
some
can be a
minions
pretty
in
big
play.
power spike. They may be tier 1 or they may be tier 6. The reason why it's not that bad is that it gives you an opportunity to level up more aggressively than your opponents and then stabilize. Normally, if you just level to 5 really quickly, you're pretty much guaranteed to die. But if you have a guarantee of getting a few free units, then leveling more aggressively isn't such a downside. And then the real benefit is that you are then able to buy units from a higher tier while your opponents are still lower down. Now, whether that's working in the game I'm currently playing, I'm not so convinced.
Don't tell the others.
That's the idea.
The battle is really raging out there.
I've got my permits.
So next turn I just level and take my 2 discovers, and if they're bad, I just lose. So there's always that possibility. It does give you a choice between 3, so I guess it could offer you 3 tier 1 dragons, but that's like an extreme low roll.
Have you ever met the League of Explorers?
Have you ever met the League of Explorers? Me either. So I'm probably just gonna get a quick 8th this game.
The battle is
But what if
really
I
raging
don't?
out there. Great. Let's get some better minions in here.
Alright, well. Not really a very convincing argument in favor of Alexstrasza here. Not really good rolls. Time to just die. This is the part where I just die. Next turn I can complete my quest and triple into a 6-drop if we just pretend there is a next turn. All you have to do is pretend.
I've been freelancing since they trashed my place in Dallas.
Wait, what I mean to say is this hero's bad. It's not user error. It's the hero sucks. I would never lose a game. Anyway, only a 99.1% chance to die here. We take those odds any day. I'm only gonna lose like 50 MMR though, so it doesn't really set me back that much. Minus 71. It's a little more than 50, but when the first place was plus 300, it's not really that big of a deal. Must have a major hidden MMR in your favor. Yeah, it does. I mean, my internal MMR, I want to say they reset everybody above 8,000 back to 8,000. So my internal MMR should be 8,000, and I should be getting a significant boost up until that point. Jandis is still busted, I think. Always has been.
What's your strategy
Oh.
this time, partner? I'll save these ones for later.
Actual insane first shot. I do not know who any of these people are.
I've been freelancing since they trashed my place in Dallas.
It's your hero? Oh, win. Hello, Dove.
Welcome back. How's
Merry
it going
Christmas,
out there?
Dove.
Great. I can bring in more powerful minions now.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to stop swapping Alley Cat for Alley Cat. Immediately. So the strategy is just keep summoning cats with this. Use the hero power to put the Alley Cat back in the shop. Continually play Alley Cat and just triple the token over and over.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
And we can just hold it in our hand to get a better reward for playing it later.
The battle is really raging out there.
So now I go like this,
It's good to get some minions in play.
and like this, and like this, and like this. And then I lose a fight. It's okay, I'm gonna lose the next one too. What did this achieve? Gave me a golden tabby cat in my hand. The longer I hold it, the better the reward's gonna be, because it's based on the tier of your hero. What does that do? When I play it, I discover a unit from a tier 1 higher than my hero.
Don't tell
So I
the
can just
others.
hold on to it and then get a gigantic power spike in the mid game.
The battle is really raging out there.
Play 3 demons or beasts, that's all. But do I really want to give my rightmost minion stealth? These all seem bad. So I'll take the one that's easy to do. I don't actually want to triple the alley cat here. Because then I won't be able to throw it back to the shop with this. Imagine not losing that fight. I know, crazy. Oh, it feels so weird to not take this triple. But I don't really see a reason why I should take the triple. What I can do is just sell one of these. Deliberately sell one and then buy the one from the shop. Next turn I think is just another swap and then buy and then play. How am I not losing these fights? Doesn't make any sense.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? Yeah, let's step up our game.
Alright, probably the best roll. Well, definitely the best roll.
I'll make sure these
Alright,
will
how
stick
many
around for next time.
tier 5s can I make next turn? If I level, throw, sell, buy, play. I think I can make 2 5-drops next turn. Is that what I want to do? There's some pretty good 5s in.
You're doing great out there.
Stay on 40 HP, why not 2 6s? I mean, the question is just whether it's better to have 2 5s now or 2 6s a little later, but yeah, I'll probably go for 6s. Well, are 6s in this lobby even better than the 5s? I'm not convinced the 6s in this game are better than the 5s in this game,
Your minions
but
really pulled their weight.
I think for the sake of 6s are more fun, we take the 6s. Next turn I can make 3 6s. I level. I have 9 gold. It costs 8 to level next turn, so I'd have 1 left. Sell, buy, and then I triple the alley cat plus these 2 triples. Discover 3 6s on turn 7. That seems like it has potential. I guess you could hit 3 misses, like you could get the 3 worst options 3 times in a row, but it doesn't seem much. It costs less to level each turn. Yeah, it goes down by 1 each turn. And until it gets to 0. It never goes negative. It's probably obvious.
I think you can win this thing.
Does it reset with each level up? Yeah. Each level has a predefined cost that it starts at, and then it goes down. Please level will pay you. Sometimes it's worth it to just deliberately not level up for a long time.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Alright, sell this thing that I just gave stats to and buy you. Probably Orgazoa here. Probably Gentle Genie. Probably Orgazoa. Okay.
This is no place for mortals!
You stay! Slow down!
Perhaps they need a lesson in pain.
So these give me a Discover a Naga every turn. So I just make a board full of Nagas pretty quickly now. I could swap something for something in the shop if I want to make my board strictly worse. I don't think I do want to do that. We cheated? No. Does it include itself? No, Orgazoa is not a Naga, so it can't discover itself. Although, cards can't discover copies of themselves anyway. They used to be able to. Did we cheat? We just played a hero that's really, really good and knew how to play the character. I mean, most people below a pretty high rank wouldn't have played this the way that I did. I mean, not to pat myself on the back too hard, but
The battle is really raging
like
out
a little bit.
You stay! Slow down!
I could still just level.
I'll give you a good price. Now we are in business.
Okay. I have leveled to 6 now.
Have a good battle, friend.
Most of the lobbies probably on 4. Oh, they're on. Some of them are on 3. But yeah, a lot of them on 4. So the question is, do I take 1 billion damage here? I don't think I take 1 billion, but I'm not convinced I win. I don't win. Notably still losing. I mean, I take 5 damage. I can take the 5.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
The sea swarms with my shoals.
I like where you're going with this.
Give me more
Go
Naga
ahead and
cards,
hire
please.
one of these recruits.
That create permanent stats from temporary? Yeah, I put temporary stats on a unit that gives its stats to another unit when I sell it. So I was able to convert the temporary stats into permanent stats with a cheeky little play.
Swarms with my shoal.
Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning.
You're doing great out there.
About even. This feels like I'm winning. I'm winning. Okay.
Your minions really pulled their weight. Oh, you're moving up in the world.
I wish to make the same cheeky little play.
Swarms with my shoal.
What's gonna get 37-37? You are big
Go ahead and
Orgazoa.
hire one of these recruits.
You're a triple. Do I care?
For justice.
Not really.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
For justice. For justice.
Could just take another Shoal Commander. I want to look for the triple.
Onwards, my nautical steed.
Someday I'll find one of these triples. Until then, huge Orgazoa.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
And also after then, yes. Their board doesn't do anything. I mean, it makes a lot of turtles. I gotta give them credit for making a lot of turtles. can't tell if it's real or if they were AFK. I think it's a bit of both.
You're good at this.
Don't want any of these really. Okay, let's take a Thissa. Come on, give me the triple. Okay, what am I selling here?
A gift for Ajara.
Giant Shoal Commander. I hate to do it, but
The sea swarms with my shoal.
I apparently don't hate it enough that I'm not doing it. I just really wanted to get the Athissa in. There was probably a way I could have put one of these things back in the shop and frozen it and just hold on to it until I find the triple or something. Like put it back in the shop and then buy it and just keep it in hand. It's what I probably should have done. But I don't know, I like having the critter wranglers.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
They give a lot of stats. I guess I do hit everyone for 1 billion.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
The sea swarms with my shoal. Escape the darkness with me.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Thank you.
A shout to the heart.
You're too late. You give love back. It's pretty nasty. World's biggest glow scale. One of the bigger glow scales, for sure. Is this bullying? I'm playing Jandis, of course it's bullying. Character is just bullying the hero.
I think you can win this thing.
Got a little bit of leapers action going on here. Opponent's board is like really not that bad. But unfortunately for them, I have a shielded 78 114 over here. But like other than this unit, they were able to handle me. If you just ignore my single biggest minion. Anyway.
Really pulled their weight.
A gift for Ajara. A crown fit for me.
Looks like you can get a triple.
I sure can.
A gift for Ajara.
We cheated a little. We do a little cheating. Just gonna sell this for a roll. Sell this for 5-5. All right, get in there, grease spot. I probably don't really want a permanent grease spot, but it's kind of cute to have for one turn. Grease Ball was a tier 4 unit and now it's a 6. I don't know what happened.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Onward, my nautical steed. A shout to the heart. A shout to the heart.
A shot to the heart, you say?
A shout to the heart.
I didn't
Never
like
would have
that one
guessed.
either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Do I ever want one of these things to have taunt? Probably doesn't hurt. Demons, beasts. Seems very unlikely they've outscaled me. My bet is I win this round, as in the opponent dies to a ghost. I can believe that. Oh, small taunt was good. Small taunt was good. Let's not lose the 1 in 100. You mean the 1 in 1,000? Yeah, 1 in 1,000. There was a 1 in 500 to lose or tie. You were correct. I won on this round. Good call. I did say before starting that I think the hero is still just busted, and then